Once upon a time, in a quiet little village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a wise old monk named Master Setu. He wasn't famous for riches or power, but his wisdom and his wicked sense of humor had spread far and wide. People traveled for miles just to hear him speak. One morning, a curious and determined young man named Sam arrived at the temple. He bowed respectfully and said, "Master, I want to learn the secret to happiness and success. Please teach me." The old monk looked at him with a twinkle in his eye and a sly smile tugging at the corner of his lips. He nodded slowly and replied, "Very well, young one, but first I have a task for you." Sam leaned in, expecting a riddle or maybe a meditation, but the master simply said, "Go to the market. Find the biggest, juiciest watermelon you can and carry it on your head through the entire village, without dropping it." Sam blinked. Wait, what? But Master Setu had already turned away, chuckling softly to himself. Though confused, Sam obeyed. He marched to the market, scanned every stall, and finally spotted it, a massive, green, perfectly ripe watermelon. He hoisted it onto his head, arms outstretched for balance, and began walking through the village. The scene, absolutely ridiculous. People pointed and laughed. Children clapped. Some villagers cheered him on. Others made silly faces just to see if he'd lose focus. But Sam stayed the course. Step by careful step, wobbling through uneven cobblestones, ducking under low-hanging signs. Finally, sweating and red-faced, he reached the temple, the watermelon still intact. Sam stood proudly before Master Setu, expecting some kind of deep praise or ancient wisdom. Instead, the old monk burst out laughing, full-belly laughter echoing through the courtyard. "Well done, my boy," he cried, wiping tears from his eyes. "You've just learned the secret." Sam, baffled, asked, "What secret? All I did was carry a fruit on my head." Master Setu placed a hand on his shoulder. "Exactly," he said. "Life is a lot like carrying that watermelon. It's awkward. It's unpredictable. People will laugh. You'll feel ridiculous. But if you walk through it all with focus, with determination, and above all, with humor, you'll reach the other side intact." From that day on, Sam carried more than just watermelons. He carried a lesson. Whenever life threw him a challenge, he faced it with a smile. When people laughed or doubted him, he remembered the cheers. And when things got tough, really tough, he'd laugh to himself and say, "Just another watermelon moment." He didn't just chase success anymore. He walked with joy, with lightness, and with the understanding that the journey is the lesson. So remember, in your own life, when the path gets rocky, when the weight feels ridiculous, don't forget to laugh, embrace the silliness, carry your watermelon with pride, because happiness and success, they don't come from avoiding the absurd. They come from dancing through it, one wobbly step at a time. Stay strong, stay smiling, and hey, maybe go buy a watermelon. This is Dare to Do Motivation Stories. Thank you for watching. If this story brought a smile to your face, consider sharing it with someone who might need a little laughter today. Stay blessed. Folded hands.